Thank you for tuning in to Shows and Reviews. Please enjoy.
Today I have a date with my man because I realized after going on my other dates that I probably need to put some of this effort and energy that I'm using with these other great guys at home with my man. I'm Shorty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Take off your shoes.
I'm sorry. Make sure I ain't got no holes in my socks. I went to flash. Me and Shorty today, we're going to go to a yoga session / cuddle session. I know when things are not going good with me and Shorty, cuddling is our thing. So I'm hoping this activity will help put us back in a good space.
Today we're just going to cuddle. Cuddling is very important. Cuddling is a practice of platonic physical touch. Okay. Well, let's begin. We're going to start with our first cuddle position. So when you watch TV, do you ever have her head on your lap?
On my lap?
Yes.
Oh, I would love it then.
So we're going to do the same position, except Kenneth is going to have his head in your lap. It's okay that you're on the mattress. All right. Just slow down and communicate with one another. So I'm going to give you some privacy to continue. So talk to me.
My intentions are overall good for us. I don't have no ill fate or nothing. I only wish to grow with you and love you.
At this point, I want to put it all on the line. I want to be straightforward with Ken and let him know, what I need from him in order for us to take it to the next step. I guess the first question for me is, what do you need out of me?
I really want you to have a clear understanding about how I feel and, consider the things that I'm saying and believe them to be genuine.
You want me to believe what I haven't seen, which you gotta admit that that's difficult.
I want you to believe that I'm gonna come, I'm gonna show up.
Maybe you could tell me how you're gonna have my back or how you're gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna completely wipe the financial situation off the table for us, so that'll never even be a discussion.
But can you give me some specifics?
I don't even want to talk. I really just want to lead with action in these areas, because I feel like action is the only thing that's necessary.
It's not that easy.
What would you like from me? So I can be clear.
I want to hear what your plan of action is.
I do have a plan. It's just certain things that I have to work out to solidify everything.
You didn't really actually state anything that was specific. You're postponing and you're saying that.
Listen, let me be clear with you, because I don't even first off, hold on. Yeah, let me get this up right now.
Can you answer the question? This conversation is not one that...
Can you let me finish?
Okay.
What other questions you got that you want out of the relationship?
Okay, so don't get mad. I want to stay on this topic, right?
All right, stay on this topic.
What I want from me is I heard all what I'm going to do, right? But what does it actually look like to get there? That's what I want to know. That's what I need in order to get across that finish line.
I'm making all the necessary. Just let me finish before you get to finish. Let me just finish.
I didn't say anything.
All right, I just want you to be there just to comfort me. I just want to be able to see those pretty eyes in the evening time when I'm dealing with a stressful ass world out here and I got to fight the man. I just want to be able to come and just know I got a woman that has my back and just willing to console and just love me and can I come do this? What we came here to do some cuddling. I don't need too much. I'm simple, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
So you're going to pay all the bills do all the cooking and domestic, and then you're just going to be happy and we're going to be happy?
Hey,
this to me sounds like fantasy.
This ain't no fantasy.
We're not getting to the meat of things.
This is real.
I'm looking for actual plan. Does that make sense? Because what I feel like we've had this whole time is a lot of fluff. A lot of selling dreams, a lot of promises that don't get kept, a lot of fantasizing.
This whole process has kind of been rushed. So there's a lot of things I ain't completely figured out a plan on how you want to execute it and Come on, man. I'm asking the same questions. You know what's up, bro.
But you know that marriage might be a lifetime of asking the same questions?
I wonder if she getting mad because she already knows what's...
Does it feel forced to you? Be honest.
Nah, because I don't do nothing I don't want to do.
Sometimes I feel like you're a puzzle piece from one box and I'm a puzzle piece from a different box.
That's cool.
And
that's why people don't meet together and be perfect and things, they got everything in common and stuff like that. People make adjustments.
I just don't want to force two puzzle pieces that
I don't want to force two puzzle pieces either.
Fit.
But I'm willing to get the damn hatchet out the drawer and scrape around the edges and make it fit.
I feel awful in this moment because the realization is really hitting me that me and Ken probably are not meant to be together.
Girl, you knew that.
Unfortunately, we run out of time, so we're going to wrap up. So our last position is just going to be a hug.
Throughout this process, I've been really trying to be on board and go through it truthfully. I've been vulnerable. I've shared so many things. Nothing ever adds up, it seems.
There you go. Ken's biggest flaw as a partner is just not really acknowledging when his partner isn't happy. I can tell that dude I'm not happy for 10 days in a row. If somebody asks him how we're doing great. He doesn't listen. He doesn't live in the real world with the rest of us.
Your heart's to heart.
Why you with me then? That's how I feel like, why? Why I keep playing with my mind?
again, remembering why you're in this process.
What are you trying to do, Dr. Nicole? Like, why would you set up a cuddle session for somebody who I barely want to hold hands with?
Feel your breath.
She is mad.
Can you connect?
Nothing's ever good enough for Shorty. This lady ain't ride with me not one
She
time
wants
throughout this
you.
whole
She just
process.
want a
So why would I
blueprint.
continue to play myself? Not today.
Uh-oh.
Them days are way gone.
Oh, that is scary.
Nothing to look forward to, cause I always let you down. Live here.
She's on the first
You
one.
should exit
You
now.
You want some of these wings? Huh?
Ken, I'm not even talking to you right now.
Well, don't talk to me then. Don't talk to me.
Last night, Ken and I had a deeper conversation about getting engaged. So while I'm thinking that I'm doing the right thing by being honest with him and letting him know where I am, Ken did what he usually does. I instantly see a shift in his mood and also in his body language. Things are about to get really, really, really hectic, I can tell. We really gotta chill.
I ain't gonna chill
really
out.
need to chill.
Yeah, we
Bring
should
it
have chilled out 6 weeks ago. This morning, I feel liberated, rejuvenated. I'm ready to, have a talk with Shorty and let her know how I feel. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Every time I bring the real, she always point to the door after that because she can't handle the
He
truth.
must got a new
But
situation.
once again, I'm prepared for it. It ain't nothing new. Well, you need to try it. It almost tastes as good as something you don't do. What's that? Just me as a man right now, who I am. I'm thinking about me. Marriage is the last thing I need. Yeah. Especially with a woman like you. I feel like a fool of a man. I've been so dedicated and willing and to do anything and to sacrifice. This woman is unappreciative. Everything is a problem. As a man, that don't make me feel good at all. But as a man, I know I have a voice to stand up and say how I feel and what I mean, and you're going to feel this realness. I'm like marriage at this point. And I want it someday. I want it from someone that genuinely loves me and ain't judging me for everything. Know the sacrifices I made, know my work. Be honest, I don't feel none of that in you. I've been lying the whole time to myself, like making an illusion. I'm like, man, she good. Like, she love me. Like, man, this don't love you, boy. Stop lying to yourself. You done came on this bitch and told everybody in the world how you feel for me. Girl, you ungrateful as the
It's interesting to hear Kenneth boldly bashing me the way that he is, because that's not typical Kenneth. But seeing him drinking makes me think that maybe some of that liquid courage is what has him losing his mind right now.
You got me up. Yeah, you do. And be honest with
That's
you,
gonna be a meme.
you wasn't even my flavor. I lost myself, man. People that know me, they be like, boy, you lost your damn mind. What the hell wrong with you? Shake back. Come back. We know you, boy. And my thing is, I gotta stop making this seem like you give a You don't. You weak. I would never settle for that. You might think I'm talking and babbling on, but this is me real.
You should go pack your stuff up so you can go ahead and get up out of here, because I'm feeling the same way that you're feeling. I'm not feeling you. So, no, I don't have more patience than 3 years to wait on a man to get his stuff together. Quite frankly, I've always known that you felt like this, and it's sad that it took you all this time to finally get the balls to actually say it. And actually, I let you know all the time that I don't feel like this is working. I always let you know where the door is. I always let you know where you can exit, and somehow you don't. So obviously, we're on the same page now. I'm glad. So when would you like to go ahead and finalize everything?
Hey, it's ASAP on this end. It don't matter.
That works for me. I appreciate all your honesty.
I know you
I think it's cowardly to wait until you're drinking alcohol and doing all of that to you feel. But either way, I'll take it on the cup.
That's your scapegoat right now, because you do this all the mother time, and guess what? I'll be right back amongst you and stuff.
No,
now,
you
shut
actually,
that bullshit.
Actually, this is the conversation we're having right now.
Shut that bullshit.
We're actually having the conversation right now to wrap it up. Are we having an exit conversation
right now? Ain't no exit conversation. I'm just saying, why we got exit?
Are we agreeing that this is not working and we don't need to be together?
I said we ain't gonna be married.
We don't need to be together, then I'm not going to continue to waste years and time out of my life. Yesterday, you were trying to get down on one knee, but today, I'm not your flavor.
What's that word?
Let's get there.
I said, you know what, Ken? You need to represent for in America that feel the same way you feel unappreciated.
This is what you bring to the table.
Yeah, this
by the way.
I don't give a what you feel like I bring to the table anymore.
This is it.
You don't give a anyway.
You look like a clown right now.
I feel wonderful.
So when you come off that, are you going to be back begging?
Begging what?
Like usual. But this ain't supposed to be that. This is supposed to be a real conversation about how and why we want to go our separate ways. You could get your foot off my couch that I bought, though. You could do that. No contribution and no respect.
Blessed be the name of Father.
Okay, so when we breaking up?
I hope.
When we moving out?
Hey.
Today?
Don't make this
Why
about
not?
me.
All right.
Let's be friends. If you don't want to be that, I'm cool with that too, you hear me? Because I'm a man at the end of the day, and I'm somebody special. I got talent, I'm exceptional, and I'm strong, and I'm smart, and I'm a proud black man, so you ain't gonna make me feel no kind of way.
Oh,
Gangsta.
Welcome to the real Ken.
that is
I ain't
gonna
felt
be
so free and so
amazing.
long. That doing straight. I love you, my friend. We're gonna be the best of friends, though. I can reassure you that.
I am completely embarrassed by the way that Ken is carrying on right now
Oh, they
with
need
the
help.
pacing and drinking and joking and being in my face. After all this disrespect,
He's trying to make her laugh.
you want to be friends. We're not going to be friends. You're embarrassing.
The fact that you feel like I'm embarrassed, I can't put you off that.
You're a child. You're a child.
Whatever
I would've been
You're a
mad.
You
child.
chose this child. You artificial. You fake, mother.
Like, I don't even know.
That you came
How
on
we
this
got
bitch
here
and you talk
today?
all that for 6 weeks, and you gonna try to make it seem like it's some other. Nah, that. If I'm a Gemini and they say we got multiple personalities, well, let me tell you something. I had them all fighting my ass last night. And this early this morning, they was like, Ken, not you, not the Ken I know. Check yourself or you gonna lose yourself. And she ain't worth it, my boy. Nope. Not this time. You as fake as them artificial ass eyelashes you got on your face.
Get all your stuff because I don't want you
Oh, don't worry.
acting.
I'm gonna grab my things.
Now he want to talk about her. Ugh.
I'm gonna see you in a couple days. I love you too. You recording this moment? You get me? I need something sexy to wear. We ain't going on no more dates.
There is absolutely
I don't mean to
nothing
laugh, but
that can
my
be done to salvage
goodness.
this relationship. I'll give you a suitcase. Matter of fact, don't even worry to give me the suitcase back. And that money that you owe me for this month's bills and all the money that you borrowed from me, keep that too. Because I think you probably need it more than I do. I should just put your in the trash bag. He moved in with trash bags. He's moving out with trash bags.
First you be loving me, and then I'm
You have
loving
to
you.
pack it
And
up
now
for
you
him.
cussing me. What did I hit you to?
You better stand on
That's
that.
all.
That's all.
That's all, folks. Enjoy the luggage. I know you can't really afford to go
Oh my
anywhere.
God. Girl, you was able to do better because of me. Stop playing with life.
Your stuff is outside. You should follow.
All right. At least they're broken up.
That's the door. That's the door,
Yeah.
kid.
All right, little ugly. See you later.
All right. Peace out. Have a nice life.
Yeah, likewise. Is it safe to say that I might wake up in the morning and call her baby like, I'm sorry, I love you and stuff like that? Can we work it out? You know, my past patterns and behavior might have been that guy, and then this new reborn Kenneth, with all the tools that Dr. Nicole has given
We
me,
need help.
I'm chilling on all that right now.
No, that was very entertaining. Sad. Well. Woo, that was entertaining. Okay, that was very entertaining. Oh my goodness. Well, you already know. Shorty and her man been together for a cool minute. So their argument is kind of funny because, you know, they talk like an old couple that's just so tired of each other. But then it's so wrong because at the same time, because they put each other down. So it's like, if that's how you really feel, why would you want to be with that person? So something right there, and the milk ain't clean, you know? You able to down her, talk bad about her, then why would you want to be with that person? And the same thing goes for her. She don't see no value in him. So y'all pretty much staying together because y'all comfortable and y'all just waiting for something better to come along. But then it's not cool because the words they were saying, like some of the parts that was funny, like I was saying, like, let's be clear, not talking down upon each other, that part is not okay. But the different sayings and the looks and stuff like that. Well, it's funny, you know, that they was giving each other in the slang and stuff. But downing them and, you know, being real aggressive and stuff like that, that part is not okay, especially when you on that liquor, you know what I'm saying? Because you liquor and spirits, you just don't know what spirits will come out that person in their energy, you know? when you drinking and stuff, it changes your mood and your energy. So that's the part that is scary. Thank goodness it was cameras there, and hopefully he didn't come back acting up or nothing like that, by being by drinking and stuff like that. And hopefully she stands her ground and really be able to separate from him, and hopefully they're doing good separately wise. And if he do try to get with somebody else, hopefully he don't damage that relationship with that woman either, and hopefully it don't be no desperate woman to take him in, because both of them need to be able to grow on their own. They both need to grow on their own and heal on their own, both of them separately. They need their own solo time separately to heal or whatever. But I do know that some of the things that he said today, people's gonna probably turn that into a meme, because he said some funny stuff. Oh my, I can see the one now when he was giving himself affirmations. I already know somebody gonna turn that into a meme. That is so funny. I am somebody. Oh, you better go ahead with some affirmation. Yes, remind yourself. You can tell somebody was speaking in his ear, because she was downing him throughout the she was keeping a buck, and it sounded like she was downing him throughout the whole season. And so he finally had the courage to stick up for himself on camera or whatnot. But people wasn't encouraging him to speak up for himself and know his worth and stuff. So when he was arguing, he was making sure he let her know his worth. But they just got a whole lot of going on. They don't want to be with each other. They need to just go and separate. And as far as Otis and his lady, they real tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? Real tit for tat or whatever. She want to do a closure date, so he a boy. He real boyish. They should not get married, because only reason why he on his closure date because his girl did it. So therefore he don't got a mind of his own. He didn't want to feel embarrassed and or whatever. Then when he was on his date, he was treating his date kind of standoffish, kind of mean and stuff like that. Like, that ain't cool. It's something about him that's real red flags. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, Otis, and but they both, him and his girl both they like each other, but they ain't really good for each other right now either. Shane Alonzo, they're probably not good together right now, but I can see them in the future. Like, you can tell they'll be a respectable couple with one another. I have hope for them. But the other two, there's a lot of anger going on. It's a lot of anger. That part ain't cool. That part is not cool at all. But that's my thoughts on it. And my thing is, they sign up for the show or whatever, go on a little dates, get a little airtime on TV, just for them to be back with somebody who they already had second guessing and had questionable doubts and stuff or whatever. They should keep it a buck and don't say I do just yet. They need to wait, because they still need some healing. But anywho, I want to see the updates on where they at now and stuff like that, see what's going on or whatever. But shout out to going back to Alonzo, shout out to him for talking to his child's mother. She's still hurt by how he treated her, but looked like she's gonna have to push it through and push it through with those feelings and how he did it, and heal slowly but surely, and appreciate him saying he apologized. And she thinks that he's not sincere, but hopefully his actions continue to show that he is sincere, that he's very sincere about them moving forward, and then as a family, and hopefully his mother would journal on as well, and everybody become a unit. And I understand what she's saying, that you don't take your child and introduce it into your new girl without first inducing your girl to your child's mother. That is a respectable way on how it's supposed to go. But like he said, he didn't do it right. He was able to confess. That's always a good track when you're moving forward, when you're able to admit your wrong. So he admitted his wrong, that he didn't do it right the first time, and how he's trying to be better now. And it takes a forgiving person, a mature person, to actually accept it and to want to move forward when somebody has wronged them. So I know it's going to take time, because sometimes you may want to be petty back and be like, nah, I don't want to forgive you. But we shall see if they move forward with the whole forgiveness thing and working through the pain and the disrespect and stuff. And from moving forward, it won't be no more disrespect and stuff like that. And and also wouldn't be hard on his mother, because I'm quite sure the mother loves her grandbaby and respects the child's mother, and just she probably want peace between all that. But she haven't really built a relationship with Shay or whatever, for whatever her reasons may be. But hopefully everybody can get along or whatnot. But we shall see, Lawrenceville, next week on who gonna put a ring on it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
So today I'm so excited. Fonzo and I were going on a date, and I can't wait. Being on a date with Fonzo after going through all of these other dates is very refreshing to me. I'm so excited that we actually have time to talk to each other and kind of reconnect.
How you feeling?
happy to know that you're taking me out somewhere for a change and y'all dressed up.
Say one date, so hey, what better time to do it right now? Let's start.
All the dates you're gonna pick, you want to go on a date with me.
Of course, I would. My girl, I love you. I love seeing a little pretty smile, you know.
I want you to treat me like you treat these other days.
We gotta get the vibe on. We need to partake a little turn up, just a little bit.
How are you feeling about the process?
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good about the process. Love things I'm learning. I'm learning little changes I made, and I definitely love ideas that Nicole gave me for our biggest issue, which is blending both our families.
So how do you feel about it? I know you have a call that you gotta make.
I'm just ready to do it. I'm ready to get it going. I feel like everything's gonna work out. So I'm ready to get everything in motion. So we just start the process. I'm feeling this thing, this family thing. Let's start business, you know.
So the $1 million question is, are you willing to be truthful no matter how she responds? Because I think that's the I'm not too sure if you're gonna really be able to live up to my expectations in the area.
I'm very confident because I know you love the mess out of me, which I do the same with you. And I know we've experienced something we never shared with anybody else before us. Am I right when I say that?
You're right on that part.
Okay, so my main goal is to let you know that I'm behind you, I'm supporting you, and I'm doing everything I can. So if it don't work, and we're gonna keep trying, but as long as you know I'm trying.
This gonna make me emotionally.
Oh, God, girl, what, man?
I can't believe you never talked about
put it down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you do.
I thought you was gonna say you like.
I really love you. I mean, I love what we have.
So you would miss me if I'm gone, right?
I ain't say all that.
That's what it sounds like to me. I'm just asking you. So will you miss me if I'm gone?
Of course I miss you, baby. I can go down. I don't know what to do. Our relationship improved greatly since we started because our biggest issue was the blending of the family, and we're working on that. So we're happy right now. I can't even feel real good right now. Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, baby. You know, she's so special to me. It's a little something. You know, I thought about. I thought, you know, brighten your day, put a pretty smile on your face like you always have. Okay, can I have a little special thing I got for my lady?
Aw, thank you.
That's not worth it, man. I appreciate y'all. I think I love you, baby.
See, that was a part of the whole. Let's go. We need to go back and listen. I think that Fonzo and I moved in a positive direction. That we've been able to scrape underneath the surface of our issues and really dive deep and be able to address the things at its core. And don't you go out on normal dates looking like this. This is for me and me only. Fonzo having a conversation with his child's mother at this point, it means the world to me. But until that conversation is had, until Fonzo really addresses the elephant in the room, I can't think about an engagement. What are we about to do?
Go make this date, baby.
Well, I want you to make those calls first.
No problem. No problem. Come on out here. Say's upstairs, gonna working as usual, and I'm going downstairs. I had his phone call. Gotta call the baby mother. Had this conversation because I want to clear things up, and then I'm apologize for how I've done things in the past. And I'm a little hesitant on making the call, but I understand it's a lot on the line. Shave, family, kids, so I gotta make the call.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. All right, so listen, I'm calling you because I'm getting help with myself and the relationship stuff, and so I'm basically calling to apologize because you was right. I did stuff the wrong way. I learned that. And let you know that you're still valuable to me. I ain't just trying to cut you off and just hold your weight or anything, but you're still valuable to me because you're my child's mother, so we gotta make this work for him as well as for everybody. And make sure these families can come together and be as one.
Yes, you did cut me off. Yes, you did throw me by the way. You're healed now, so you're better. But I'm left broken. It's a certain way to do things, and like when you close the chapter, then you start with another. You got a new chapter, and everything else is in it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to start new chapters. I'm trying to close it out the right way, which I didn't do the first time. So I'm apologizing. I'm deeply apologizing for how I handled it. Feel like she got a little things to say about you off her chest, and I get it. But we really have to move on. I mean, we're not together. I'm gonna get married, and I want her to be happy with him. She chooses to be good, but I still want to get a conversation, not an argument, not be fussing.
On your end, you're okay. You still have loose ends on my side, but you don't feel like they do. So I guess I have to pull my loose ends up myself, and then you just go on.
Okay. Listen. That's what we're doing now. This is the process of starting to tie the loose ends. So I have a conversation with you when I get back with mom, and then all three of us go sit down. You say, all go sit down and have a conversation with you, so we gotta make it work for this.
You just have to realize that's just like with children. You don't introduce your new wife or your new fiance to your child before you introduce her to your child's mother. That's just disrespectful.
I just said that. I did it the wrong way.
That's not heartfelt. You just think it's
I'm not. That's not really mean. That's what it does.
Action speaks louder than words.
Okay, we just say that's part of the process. I'm like that too. You can't just say words. You gotta put action behind it. So I'm putting action behind it. It's the first step toward that.
I'm going to make it work, but just to let you know, you just can't say, okay, I went to the psychiatrist. Now I want everything to work for us, and we want to keep family. No, it takes time. We have been an excellent team working together. You've been a good father. I've been a good mother. You never let him down. You're always there. But to the past, remember what you did.
You're right. So I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later. Even though my big mother is not as receptive as I thought she would be, it felt good to hear her say she's willing to do what it takes for my son. It's gonna take a minute to kind of get over it, and I get it. But as long as you take that step forward, that's all I can. So just start going towards the same goal. We still don't got work to do, but it's a start. And I hope that Shay appreciate the change in me. What I'm doing for her, I'm really in it for her. Like I want to be happy. It's gonna be rough. I already see it. But we're gonna get it done. See you guys what?
Mr. Otis? All right, so you will go out on another date with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely don't think Otis had any further interest in Cherie. But once he realized Charlie may lose like Chance, may really like Chris, it became a problem.
Miss Charlene, thoughts about that?
This is a part of the process, so it's what happens at the end that counts for us. It's okay.
Charlene, you'll be going out on a third date with Chris. Otis, what are your thoughts about that?
I like it.
Oh, Mr. Otis. Feel free to find something that you think will help us understand versus what we are assuming.
I am a little curious why she would be interested in putting herself in the disrespectful situation with this guy.
The date is disrespectful?
Well, not the date, but some of the things he's done or said. For example, I don't think my sexual history and having threesomes with my ex would be a topic of the first date with a grown woman. It would be. That and then telling her that he could like maybe take her or wants to take her from her man. That's also disrespectful. And then on the second date, it was like more of that energy, more of what she's choosing to call confidence, but I just call it disrespect. So now this third date, and I'm like, why? There is a fine line between confidence and you just think you can say whatever, which is a little cross the line for me.
Okay, I appreciate you sharing that. So now on to this week's assignments. Ladies, I have a special assignment for you. This week, I want you to try on wedding dresses. I'd like you to put on the dress of your dreams and imagine what it's like standing at the altar staring into your partner's eyes. Ask yourself, is this the man I want to marry? Am I ready to spend the rest of my life with this person? Only you can answer that question.
I am a little nervous, actually. Fonzo and I, we've been down the road of being engaged. We have never gone this far to pick out my dress, but my biggest fear about getting engaged to Fonzo again is simply going through the motions and nothing fruitful coming from it.
So let's recap the dates. Shay and Alfonso, you're choosing to focus on your relationship. Kenneth and Shorty, focusing on the same. Otis, you'll be going out with Cherie. And Charlene, you'll be going out with Chris. All right, as I said, you're nearing the end of this process. So focus on what you want for yourselves and what you need for your future. Remember, the decision you make at the end of this process will impact the rest of your life. That's a big deal. So we're one step closer to finding out the answer to the question you've heard me ask for quite some time. Is it time to move on, or is it time to put a ring on? Thank you for your time. See you soon. Thank you. Or is it time to put a ring on it?
Like, wow, we really could go our separate ways.
In hindsight,
If I gotta get my point across any kind of way,
So calling me bitches and hoes helps you get your...
Excuse me.
It's all just jacked up. It's like it feels like a plot twist. So how you feeling? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little bit nervous.
You feel like you guys are in a good space?
I do.
That's not what she says.
The communication issue was a big issue.
None of them should get married.
Still got an issue. At this moment, I cannot say he's the one for me.
As a father, love my daughter more than anything on earth. How you gonna incorporate her in your family, and will they accept her?
So where are you now?
I don't want to be hurt again. I can't keep thinking that we're going to have a productive future.
If this is what it looks like now, what makes you think forever is different? I want you to ask yourself, is she truly the one?